Field got a good mark there, and I think that's Braden Smith out there, so he's done well. Again, a strong mark in defence. Goes back towards centre wing. Leung's up. Can't take the mark. Woodhouse at ground level. Gets the ball out. Handball comes back from Van Creeken. Goes back as far as Swennerson. Swennerson missed his target. So the chance now with the Werribee side to be able to gain possession again. But again, players everywhere. A ball heading towards the boundary line. Umpires allowed it to go. He's going to call it soon. Still going, still going. Now he calls it. Calls a free kick. High tackle. Recipient's going to be Teets, I think it is. Goes into the half-forward line. Leach leads out for the ball. Goes back on the right foot.
Inside 50. Goes level. Down at ground level. Swings on his left boot. Gets tackled as he kicks it. Goes in the air. Down at ground level. Pittman gets it. Drops it but picks up again. Good handball. And it's out to Parker. Parker, yeah, if you're going to go through the middle, you've got to be able to hit those targets.
Dropped it right in between his two teammates.
Yeah, not good enough. So Simmons gets a kick inside 50. Rosenwig hunting around the pack. Montgomery's got the footy. Leach has it now.
Go back.
But I reckon if you can kick this one.
Well, I think his kicking hasn't been as good today either.
No,
that's the best part of his game.
He's leaned back on him a few too many times when he's been going for goal, so we'll see what he changes here.
Well, yeah. He's changed it all right. Look at that.
Nice
now,
kick.
That's how he can kick a football.
Great goal.
That might be...
It happens, so...
You betcha.
Definitely an important game today for Werribee Centrals. Ball goes up, down from Hardingham. Picked up now in the midfield by Bell, inside 50. Rosenwig over it. He's got the footy now. Tackled as he gets a handball. And Pilkington has it.
Yeah, mate.
And there's another one. Two quick ones.
Pilkington. And, you know, I think you get a false sense of security going into the following week. Because, look, I think they do have problems here at the minute. I really do.
Corio 12-12, 11-19 Thompson. So the ball through the middle of the ground. Hardingham just pulled up a little bit short on his step out there, but the ball's gone into the half-forward line. Tap back, picked up by Cornish. Cornish over the top. Went back and found Bray. Bray transfers play across the ground. Dangerous kick, but it's found Galley. Able to pick the ball up on the left foot. Goes round the corner. Now it's definitely the race on. Players coming from all directions. First player there is going to be McGuinness, is it, who kicks the ball off the ground. And it's able to be favoured Leach. He picks the ball up. He's tackled. Be able to release the ball. Goes to the half-forward line. Parker tackle without the ball, and a free kick will go to North Geelong. Tighten up because Hardingham's got himself back in the hole. He needs to obviously transfer the play wide. Goes out in that direction. Lansbury Lowe was there, but also going back with the flight of the ball was Woods. He kicks over the top, has a play by himself, and it's Andrews. So Andrews is within range now. And he can go back and shoot towards goal. So Andrews has taken the responsibility on himself because Reynolds had led into the hole. So Andrews comes in from 45 metres out. Nice looking kick towards goal. Nice looking kick. I think it must have been very, very good. Transfer play back inside. This time Reynolds takes the mark. Thought about going on. Pilkington quickly to arrive. So Reynolds now goes back to the same position as the last kick. Unfortunately, it's marked, or not unfortunately, but Teets picks the ball up for Werribee. Released it, got a high tackle, so you win a free kick. Kurt Teets with the ball. Plays on quickly, comes across the face of goal, goes inside, and will find Leach, who's pushed up from his attacking position. Goes back in the middle of the ground, the kick's not good, and it's Parker who has the ball. Kicks round the corner, playing on quickly, good spoil from Simmons. Pittman picks the ball up. Went looking for his teammate, couldn't find him. He's now over the top of the ball. Pulled off by Bell. Just sitting over the top of it. Bray, plenty of time to weigh up his options. The running handball over the top. Finds Cornish. Galley was out wide calling for it, but he goes straight down the middle. Strong. Rosenweg takes the mark.
That was a pretty good decision by the umpire back here.
Push, says the umpire.
Bullshit!
So the umpire's reversed that one. It's gone out wide now. Galley going back, but the mark's been taken by Jones. Jones has running players further afield. Van Creeken's going to be the target. If he gets the ball, he's got plenty of players inside him, but the spoil... Mate.
God.
So the ball's thrown in, goes into the arms of Van Creek and off the contest, kicks back into the half-forward line, heading towards the boundary line. The umpire says it's gone too wide and it's out of bounds on the full. So it's going to be Weatherly that's going to take the recipient of this free kick. So from the back pocket position, needs to put the ball into play and will do so, going straight down the line. Target's going to be Bell. He's up in front and takes a mark. Chugs moved to centre half back. It's a nice kick, had to be. Now he's got player further afield and wide. Has to be good to Cornish, but coming across Fletcher. Didn't take the mark. Handball full up was good. Coming through now, Weatherly. Kicks the ball into the full forward position again. Rosenweig's out this time. Take that one, oh yes! Umpire says it's been play on, hit the ground. It's picked up there by Pilkington, who kicks round the corner. And Blake Pilkington, he kicks his third goal of the afternoon. And the
Good.
So the ball thrown up by Mr. Mary Bung, or whatever it is, Mary Burra. Ball in a contested situation. Perhaps a bit too high, but wasn't a free kick given. And the umpires decided to come in and ball it up. So Mr. Mary Burra throws it up. One down decisively by Hardingham. Someone dragged off the footy. Brent Shonison will get the free kick. Needs options, finds Fletcher. Fletch goes running. He's getting tracked well by Pilkington. Good kick, Pittman spoiled. Devon Ellis has the footy. Blake Pilkington going the other way. Goes towards Nathan Lovell. Flying back was Reynolds. Could have probably got a touch on it, but didn't. And Lovell will now have an opportunity from 45 to 50 out on a 50 to 60 degree angle. Imagine the wind would just be pushing across the face, so there you go for the left goal post. Does not do that, so it goes out in the full. You may take over.
play across the face of goal and does so, finds Jones, good mark. So he goes back and plays on further afield now. Kick was in the air too long. Weatherly, no it wasn't, it was McGuinness over the top. And at 20 minutes into the final quarter, 4-goal margin, where we played some pretty good football in this quarter. The handball comes out, went towards Leach, goes inside 50, loads up and goes towards goal. It's going to land in the square, or it's going to actually get the carry and goof up on. So it's ball's kicked in quickly and the ball is moved quickly and it's found Weiss. He plays on, puts himself under pressure, had the strength to stay up and probably got the ball outside to Van Creek, and Van Creek has players further afield. A little quick kick goes further and will find Luke Parker. Parker goes to centre wing, finds Fitzsimmons, has further afield. Jones ran into space nicely, going back. Galley didn't interfere, so it's good play. Cornish, clean pick up, and now they're dropping the ball decision, the umpire says, and it's Andrews that has the ball. Was going to be asked to play on by the umpire, but he's able to go back and kick towards the full forward line. Nothing behind, so it's all the pace of the game. It's going back, Braden Smith. No chance to anything else. Simmons. He goes straight down the middle, missed his target. Handball goes to Marshalsea. Running play of Attackic comes through, and Attackic, he kicks his first goal of the afternoon. And will
ball. Craig Hardingham should hit the pack a little bit harder.
Got him in the head.
Just goes with the one hand. That was not great from Craig. The ball goes out to the wing. Fitzsimmons takes the mark. Kicks it inside 50. Plenty of Werribee players here. They should be able to clear it out easily. But there's been a free kick given to North Geelong. So they have an opportunity to bring it. They didn't kick the goal from halfway at half time. It's a little bit easier of a kick. Gets on the jog, Jonathan Brown style, and just goes in for a behind. 3 goals in it. Still plenty of time. Ball taken in by David Leach.
Leach kicks towards centre wing. Pilkington leads in the race for the ball. Can't collect it.
You've got to go harder.
And it's picked up there by Reynolds. He's tackled. Now the umpire either call dropping the ball or pushing.
They are a disgrace.
So the ball kicks short and it's found Parker. So North Geelong playing the possession game. Not much movement further afield, although when you look up, there's a fair few players pushed ahead of the ball. Again, the kick goes into Attackic. Oh, actually, it wasn't. It was Novak. And the ball was picked up there by Smith. Kicked back towards centre half back. Mark's not taken. Swenison's there. Ground level, picked up by Harvey. Goes backwards, finds Woodhouse. Needs options out wide. Has one eventually. And it's a hard-working Fitzsimmons who's let out for the ball. Doesn't get a favourable bounce. Good hands, good clean pick up, went to Weatherly, back to Galley. Galley allows it to bounce, now he traps it. Has Leung further afield, that's the direction direction he goes in. Nice kick, nice mark. And Vincent Leung will go back. And so Leung comes in. Left footer. Gets pretty good contact with the ball. Unfortunately, he won't bring it back far enough, and he'll have his first score of the afternoon. It's 14-12 now, so again, 3-goal margin. North Geelong quick to play on. Brings it out to Fletcher. Good chase from behind by Pilgrim.
No.
Gee, that's a bad
read well, though.
It went back in. Tadaro picks the ball up and goes to goal. Gone the banana.
And took off early. Made the handball look worse than it was.
So, marked by Parker, inboard to Ransby low. Needs options. He's just going to do, I don't know about that kick. Great mark. Fitzsimmons made it look probably a little bit better than it was. Inside 50 now. Oh, good use of the body by Harvey. Just couldn't take the mark. Ball at ground level, maybe in the back to Devon Ellis, but that's a shit throw. That's silly by Marshalsea. Wouldn't be surprised. It's looking pretty open as well. A lot of these players are getting tired. So if he's able to hit Leach here on the lead, it might be quick goal. But Parker able to beat him. So this is what's bothering me a little bit about Leach, Grubby. Just slow to get up, slow to get over to contest.
In the last quarter, his legs have really struggled, aren't they? Another free kick. Hand out, I don't know what he's doing.
Ball up. So the ball thrown up. Hardingham. I'm blaming you for the umpires. Ball inboard.
Wouldn't matter where we gone, they would have had these 3 umpires.
French Wesson. They have the game of the round umpires, do they?
Well, how can you have a game of the round umpire when he's first ever seen your game? That's what I can't understand.
Good kick from Perry. Marked by Andrews. This is the important one. And it was shit. Ball. Marshalsea at ground level. And
on the radio.
So Reynolds with the footy. Good kick. So should be able to score the goal. And does that. So a bit close up. Only 2 goals in it now. It's 12-12.
This goes up over the top, Hardingham. Ball picked up Fitzsimmons. Quick kick off his boot. Again, ball running forward for the North Geelong side. Van Cregan first to arrive. Good work there. And the ball has been picked up and released by Weatherly. Galley's over the top of it. He wants to be careful because I reckon they'll spread their legs, and umpire says no. But Tackic's gone up to take the ruck work against Hardingham. So both players, Hardingham knocks the ball down, picked up, released. Ball comes out. Bray does well. And we'll go into the half-forward line. Mark needs to be taken there by Leach, and he does so. So now he's got the options further afield. Rosenweig's the first one he looked at, but then he changes his mind, goes out wide. Teets been set a target again, but he's equal to the task. Picks the ball up, falls to ground, got the ball out. And umpire says that's ball comes into Lansbury low, lows up and goes into the half-forward line. Van Cregan from behind. 1, 2, 3 grabs, couldn't pull it in the final one. Fitzsimmons arrives with support. And now the Werribee boys will be exact. Ball in the half-forward line, it's thrown up. Ball's tapped out, picked up there, went by hand, went back to Jones, couldn't get a clear disposal. Werribee again putting pressure on. There's a free kick being given again. Keep things moving fairly quickly because time will run out against them. So Reynolds pushes up from behind. Fitzsimmons goes out to the pocket. Marshalsea the target. Opponents there too. Wedley picks the ball up, dives on it. Handball come out from Hardingham to Simmons. Went further afield to Galley, but he missed him and found Bell. So Bell has taken the mark on the half-back line. So again, the umpire just making him play on. He changes direction. That's dangerous because it went back to Cornish. But they've got runners this side of the ground if he wants to bring it this way. Leach is one of them. He takes the mark and it's getting dark. So the ball now with Leach goes long at Tadaro. Going back on the flight of the ball. Good mark. Plays on. Kelly's done the calf or the hammy. I'm not too sure which. Turns around. And doesn't matter who's got to get on the ground, but they need support there. He's not happy also, but it's Big Weiss that picks the ball up. Handball over the top, goes back to Perry. Perry went to Woodhouse. Woodhouse to Fletcher if he sees him. Sees him now. He picks the ball up. He's now got the ball and has a runner further afield, and that is Parker. So Parker has taken the mark. Smith arrived, and again Fletcher has pushed further afield. The little kick inside lands below. So players now need to get the ball moving, but they're just mucking around with it. Harvey's got the ball, decides to go low, straight in towards the half-forward line. Mark not taken by Marshalsea, cleaned up there.
No!
Went backwards, kick wasn't good, or the handball wasn't good. Went to Parker, fed the ball back to Lansbury Low. Can kick a mean long goal, loads up, goes towards goal, but not accurate enough. And through for a minor score.
What the hell was that handball? That's just a crazy handball. If you don't have anyone to kick the hell out of it.
12-13 North Geelong, 14-13 Werribee, and we've gone 22 minutes final quarter. Smith on Blood Suzuki scoreboard.
So Chug with the footy. I reckon Werribee would be down to one on the bench now, I think. The ball kicked towards Hardingham. Goes to the mark, can't take it. Over the back, ground level Teats, good handball. Gets another handball through towards Cornish, I think it is. He kicks it up forward.
Shepherd.
Tadaro picks it up now. He's on break. Tadaro on the right boot to the goal square. Good grab. Just when he needed to stand up, Lovell took a really, I think, had the biggest impact on the game, particularly when he went to the midfield as well. Fred.
So ball thrown in the air. Weiss taps the ball down. Fitzsimmons, quick kick round the corner, goes into the half-forward line, coming out. Mark not taken there by McGuinness. He's dropped the ball, tackled high, low. Umpire says no. So it's Hardingham, wins the ball, kicks it round the corner, picked up there by Wilson. Handball comes out to Van Cregan, went to Fletcher. Fletcher turns, goes to the goal.
Great tackle. Let's hold the ball.
Behind it, either had to be a tackle or a push again. Marshalsea puts his head over the ball. Free kick, says the umpire. Play on, says the umpire. It's going to be a goal to Lansbury Low. No, the umpire says it's going to come back.
Bloke has got no idea whatsoever. Unbelievable.
Tommy Marshalsea. I wouldn't say it's a given from this position, but
It should already be a goal. He's already kicked the goal, hasn't he?
No, the advantage was wasn't
It's supposed to be advantage. It's a goal. Bring it back to the centre. He's a dickhead.
So Marshalsea chips at the ball.
Oh, now he's missed.
Post.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go.
Tell you what, if
14,
Marshalsea
15,
kicked
13.
straight today, he's missed 3 ones that he probably should have kicked, and the game might have been very different. Simmons with the footy. He kicks long. Tadaro will be outnumbered. Fletcher just can't take them up. And so are the goal umpires. I really like them. Their input's been fantastic. Alice has a throw over the top to Chug. Chug really putting in the hard running there. Gets it long. Good work by Woods, but didn't get to the fist of the ball. That's what happens if you're going to break.
So I reckon we've gone 27 minutes final quarter. Shouldn't be much time left.
It's not close. Give it away.
So
Well, it's getting dark. It might fall off the truck.
back in the middle. Tap down, picked up, running play through the middle. Bell does well, goes into the half-forward line. Bray pushes his opponent underneath the ball, picked up by Pilgrim. There's going to be a sling tackle. Drop Reynolds, he kicks out wide to the half-back line or centre wing. And the mark has been taken there by Andrews. So Andrews now kicks further afield. Didn't set his teammate much of a chance
bad
there.
kick.
And the mark going back was Wedley, so he's played all right today. Didn't mind his game. Ball goes back inside Leung. He's played okay too, so has the mark and plays on. Goes out wide towards centre wing. Mark taken by Chug. Never stops running. Gives him plenty of dash. Takes him on again on the left boot. Goes into the half-forward line. Pilkington, he's in the favoured position in front of Reynolds. And it was never going to drop that ball. What did Geelong score?
32-10.
Bloody hell.
They need to get another 5 goals, 6 goals
What
to
stage of the game is that at?
16-minute mark. If they get 5 more goals, they'll equal the goals amount. But Geelong kicked 17 behind that day in 1994, so they're only on
So
10.
Pilkington comes in now. Kicks towards goal. Nice looking kick, and Blake Pilkington been okay also for the Werribee. Back in the middle of the ground.
Mate. Thank you.
Ball thrown up. Weiss taps down. Coming through. Chug again with run. Handball's out wide to Daro. Thank God the game is over. 17-13 to the Werribee side. 12-14 North Geelong. Goal kickers 6 to Lovell, 4 apiece to Rosenweig and to Blake Pilkington. 1 each. David Leach, Damien Gelly, Brendan Chugg. And for the home side, North Geelong, 3 to Derek Fitzsimmons, 2 to Tom Marshalsea, 1 each Taylor Reynolds, Josh Lansbury-Lowe, Matthew Jones, Kane Pittman, Grant Armistead, Anthony Wilson and Luke Batakic.
Good to go. Yep. Dave got the win, but not a convincing performance by any means of imagination.
Yeah, Cal. I thought look, it's always tough coming up to these games at the end of the year, and especially like they'd like to put a couple of good performances together towards the end. And I suppose it's probably no different with Bannockburn last week. Probably had 2 or 3 changes. Played Nida and Kitch in the twos today to give them a run to get some fitness back. And our boys played okay in patches, but unless you play 4 quarters, Cal, in a finals, you're not going to win a final, let alone get it to a grand final. So yeah, good in patches. Pressure around, not too bad. Turned it over through the middle a few times. Disposal could get better. We'll see how we go in the next couple of weeks.
I personally noticed, I reckon, the work rate of your side probably not where it was at the start of the year. Also, do you think you're missing an X factor in the middle, or do you think you're missing the X factor that you had a couple of years ago, particularly when you're one of those 10 games that you don't have at the moment?
Yeah, no, I don't. Like, I think our side's better than what it was even when we were winning those games. We won those games and our draw was different then. So I'm not too concerned about the 10 in a row. The X factor, we've got 2 or 3 players to come back into that. Like Hawley, when Hawley's up and about, he's an X factor. Knight is one of our. He was great at Spotty last year, and Knight will come back in the side, and he can play some real good footy. Kitchen go to half forward, and then that allows Pilco to go up the ground a little bit more. Buffer and Lovell deeper, I think, are hard to match up on. Hards is doing a pretty good job at the moment. So, yeah, I don't think we're missing an X factor. I think that we need to be able to play 4 quarters of football and play within what we can control, and that's getting the hard footy and using the pill. And if we don't play that for long periods of time, it does allow sides to, kick a couple of goals and get away from us. So unless we can do that, we're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Do you think there's space for 3 talls in your forward line?
3 talls in the forward line. So you got Nate. Yeah, Kitch is nearly smaller than you, Cal. So yeah, and you're both about the same weight. So so Kitch will come back. Kitch is very good body, and he's good around, and he's strong one-on-one. So can I play NATO Buff and then Kitch out a little bit higher? Yeah, for sure. And then you throw in Simon Calvert and then a small forward can stretch a back line. So and all the all sides these days, we know what each other's forward lines are going to line up are going to be virtually anyway. So it's just about rotating them through half forward and trying to get a different matchup if we can. So can I play 3 talls? Yeah, we can.
Thanks very much.
All right, mate. Cheers.